What's up, everybody? Welcome to Move the Six. DJ and Bucky Brooks here. And, Buck, I'm going to read you some lyrics from a classic song here. I've got it on my phone here. It's Olivia Newton-John.
Oh.
It's Let's Get Physical, Physical. I Want to Get Physical. Let's Get Into Physical. That's the start of the song there from Olivia Newton-John. I bring that up because that's what we're going to see in this rematch between Odell Beckham Jr. going up against Josh Norman. We saw a epic, I guess you call it a slugfest last year. It really was. And now we get a chance. Josh Norman, now with the Washington Redskins, going to see it again this week.
It has to be like that for Josh Norman to have any chance of slowing down Odell Beckham Jr. Odell Beckham Jr. has been one of the best receivers that we've seen coming to the league in some time. He has an impact in every game that he's played. So for Josh Norman to do it, I think he's going to have to really follow the script that he followed last year.
Yeah, you see the numbers right here. When they matched up, and Odell Beckham targeted 6 times, ended up getting a touchdown down there, but only 30 yards in this game, Buck. And I think when you break it down, I think Josh Norman has to do a couple things here. He's got to, like you said, get up at the line of scrimmage. Let's get really, really physical at the line of scrimmage. You see it here. And giving him some help over the top, I think, will allow him to even play more physical there with Odell Beckham Jr. If he's going to play off with his eyes on the quarterback, I think he can be successful there. You won't need as much help. But if you're going to put him up there, I just think from a speed standpoint, he could get exposed without any help. So if you're going to roll him up, give him some help over the top or play him off.
Yeah, I think he has to have help. The thing about Josh Norman is, like, look, the dude can be competent and man-to-man, but he's better when he's off and he can play with his eyes. I do worry about his ability to get exposed on some of these one-on-one situations if Odell Beckham Jr. is able to get a clean release or he has time and they don't have a safety over top. It is a challenge dealing with Odell Beckham Jr. because he's not only a terrific athlete, but he's a really, really polished route runner. He's going to challenge Josh Norman in terms of his footwork and technique discipline.
Yeah, and you see some of that discipline on display last year. I know, look, we only had 30 yards. Could have had a lot more if he didn't drop that deep ball early in the game, and that was a prime example of just how dangerous Odell Beckham can be to get on top of coverage and just kind of drop the mail right there.
Yeah, when you look at the tape, what you see from Odell Beckham Jr. on the releases, you see a nice slippery inside release. You also see that Josh Norman is using a bell technique. One of the reasons why I think he needs to stay square and be more physical. This allows him to have free access, and I just don't think he's the kind of athlete that can stay with Odell Beckham Jr. There you see they're even right at 10 yards. But look, once Odell Beckham gets on top, he is wide open. This should have been a touchdown. Josh Norman can't take these kind of chances against Odell Beckham Jr. because it really plays in Odell Beckham Jr.'s favor. He has to find a way to win with his physicality and toughness. If he allows him to make it a track meet, Odell Beckham Jr. is going to win that all day, every day.
Yeah, here's the touchdown. You see he's up, but he's got a free release. And Odell Beckham just too good. I mean, you got to get your hands on him if you're going to go up there and try and get after him. So the numbers last year, I think overall you'd say it was a win for Josh Norman. You give up a touchdown, but only 30 yards. Man, I tell you what, it's going to be fascinating to see how much help they give him. It looks like he's going to travel with them. I guess they said everywhere but the slot. That's the report that we've got. And Odell Beckham hadn't played a lot of time in the slot there when you look at the stats. So they're going to see a lot of each other this week.
Yeah, they're going to see a lot of each other. I'm not necessarily worried about that matchup. I'm worried about the other matchups. We talk about Sterling Shepard and Victor Cruz, both of those guys rounding into form, being dynamic players. The Giants very well can take the Redskins behind the shed without Odell Beckham Jr. having a big game. So if you're the Washington Redskins, you need to be careful about how you use and deploy Josh Norman. They have more receivers than just Odell Beckham Jr.
All right, I'm going to make it easy here for you, Buck. I'm not asking who wins this game. I'm just going to say Odell Beckham Jr. over 100 yards, yes or no?
No, I don't think he'll get over 100 yards. I don't think they were forced the issue. I think Eli would go other places. The main thing is, can Odell Beckham Jr. keep his cool and not allow it to become bigger than just that one-on-one matchup?
All right, so you're saying under.
Yeah, I'm going to go under.
And your guy over here is going to say over. So, look, that's what we think is going to happen in this matchup. I think OBJ goes over 100. You think under 100, Buck. But let's see what the people have to say.
Yeah, let us know. Leave your comments at the bottom of the screen.
All right, let us know. And, again, you can catch all of our video content, NFL.com/MTS video, as well as YouTube.com/NFL.